Hi, I'm QDC. What we're about to build today is Academy's F86 Sabre, and this is 1/48 scale. This is a very old kit made back in 1998, and I bought this from eBay, and I don't think this is actually made anymore. But the reason why I'm building this particular kit is because I actually casually met a former F86 pilot from the Korean War. So this is the story. Many years ago, I was participating in a fundraiser on the USS Hornet, the aircraft carrier, in Alameda, California. And it was a dinner party, and when I was having dinner, I noticed that there was an older man who was being treated like a rock star. He wore a leather jacket, and on the back of his leather jacket was painted an F86 with the squadron number written on it, and he was being treated like a rock star. People were gathering around him, people wanted to talk to him, and I was wondering what's all the fuss is all about over this older man. So I asked, and so people were telling me that this man was a former F86 pilot who flew in the Korean War, and so it was kind of a special guest of honor for that fundraiser, and so that piqued my interest. But unfortunately, at the time, I wasn't interested in the Korean War, so I didn't bother to come up to him and talk to him, which was a shame for me and a loss as well. But anyway, years has passed, and I had a chance to go inside and see a real F86 jet, and that piqued my interest a little bit. And then years after that, I saw an incredible documentary on the F86, and it was a really nice documentary in which there was computer animation, and also there was interviews from former F86 pilots during the Korean War, and that hooked me. I got so interested in really about the F86 that I bought this kit to build. So before we start building this kit, I want to show you the actual footage that I've actually taken of me going inside the cockpit of an F86 Sabre jet back in 2015. And right after that, we're going to start building this kit. So bear with me, and let's go to that F86 plane right now. Take a look at it.
But the no, it's like you lift it up. Yeah. It's not step on the seat, hold on to the windshield, and go up yourself.
So can you tell me more about this airplane?
What would you like to know?
How about the controls?
Okay, well, this was a F-86 that was lent to the Japanese after the Korean War and was converted to a reconnaissance aircraft.
Oh, okay.
So the panel for all the cameras is right there.
Okay, right here.
Yeah. And then on this side, all the way back to about right there is all radios.
All radios? Yeah.
That red knob, wooden knob, that's actually the lever for opening the shutters for the cameras.
Oh, okay.
All right, and this panel right here is the master switch and the air start switches for getting the aircraft going.
Okay.
And then on this side, we got environmental controls.
Okay.
And some trimming controls which work with this guy.
Okay.
And then we have flap controls here, throttle. Right here is fuel control for switching tanks. And then, of course, we have the usual landing gear stuff, and then the usual instrumentation in the airplane.
Oh, wow. Has this ever actually flown during the Korean War?
Oh yeah, this flew in the Korean War, and then it was after the war it was lent to the Japanese, and they converted it to a reconnaissance aircraft. And if you look at the steel plates at the bottom right here,
These steel plates?
yeah, you'll see the diamond shape. Back a little bit further.
Oh yeah.
It was done by Mitsubishi.
Yeah, notice that it's Mitsubishi symbol.
But that's where you put your feet when you pull the ejection lever. So this ejection lever here blows the canopy. This lever right here blows the seat.
So I'm supposed to put my feet like this?
Yes.
Okay, just crouch over and then...
And you'd be holding on to both of those handles.
Okay, like that. And
off you go.
Off I go. My question is that since I'm assuming you're going through high G's already. It's just really hard to move your leg from here all around to there when your plane is out of control.
Well, you know, that's something that they train you and you practice a lot.
Oh yeah.
So
you have no choice.
Yeah. And then the only thing we're missing right now is the pipper for the guns.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you. That's a lot of information. I would love that. Thanks, really. I love it.
Oh yeah, these are for the pilots. They were very fun airplanes to fly. And you'll see at 12:45 there's going to be an F86 and a MiG-15 out here flying simulated combat. So you just see how nimble those airplanes were. In fact, later on there's a heritage flight with an F-16 and the F-86. So
I gotta stick around for that.
Yep.
Well, thank you.
Oh, most certainly.
Okay, so let's go ahead and start building this kit right now. Let's take a look inside this box. We have the fuselage. Engine. Drop tanks. Wings. Decal. And the instruction sheet. When I bought this kit from eBay, it included aftermarket parts. This kit from Aries of the cockpit interior. Unfortunately, this kit does not fit my Academy kit. It's designed for the Hashigawa kit, and they're too big for my kit. But I think the seat and the full edge parts might fit. I'm going to try to see if it'll work on my kit. So I completed the aftermarket seat, and over here is the kit supplied seat. So you can see there's a clear difference between the level of detail from the aftermarket product versus the one in the kit. I added these fishing weights right here to counterbalance the model so it won't sit on its tail. Okay, so we built the model kit, and now it's time for me to show you what I think about this kit so far. Take a look. This is the completed model kit before painting, and this is a nice model kit to build. It's too bad that Academy stopped making this model kit. I find the details very nice, but it is fairly complicated, so I would not recommend this for the absolute beginner. But if you're an intermediate or an advanced modeler, this kit is well worth finding on eBay and to build. It's time for me to paint the model. Alright, so we built the model kit, we painted it, we weathered it, and now it's time for me to show you the entire model kit from the beginning to the end. Take a look. This is the completed model kit after painting, and this is a good model kit to build. I like the paintwork that I've done, and the decals are good, and overall this is a model kit that I wish Academy would re-release again, because it is a good model kit. There's no real flaws about this kit that I did not like. So that completes this model project. What you're about to see is a video slideshow of the entire model kit, and at the end of the slideshow I'm going to provide you a link to that exciting documentary that I saw that really got me hooked on to building this model kit. It's a very nice one, and hopefully you get to enjoy it if you want to watch it. So I'm going to leave you a link to that at the end of this video slideshow. I'm QDC, and thanks for watching. Bye-bye. Hello again, it's me. So if you're interested in watching the video that I was talking about, the documentary that got me hooked on to building this model kit, if you click on it right over here, it's going to take you to that YouTube video of this documentary. So I hope you enjoy it.